Chris Hassel joined by Brady, Quinn, and Pete Prisco. Pete's week was so bad that he said we're not allowed to run the overall standings and your record from last week. How bad was it?
Sorry, I'm getting hot in here. I got to unbutton another button. I was so hot last week.
I think it was 6-9. You were hot, man. I'm going to give you props.
No, thank you.
I was so bad I moved us into this studio this week.
Yeah, we're in Studio B. At least you got the bigger desk, right? You got a lot of space to play with.
So I can list all my losers on that desk, right?
Let's start with that Titans-Packers game. The Packers are 3-point favorites. Danny Cannell was sitting right there yesterday. He said he sees this kind of the same way as Tom Brady and the Bucs. They get that late comeback, they win the game, and then they follow that up with another big win. You think the Packers do that too?
Short week tends to benefit the home team. It was nice to see Christian Watson finally come around and become the player that they drafted him to be. There's one glaring issue with this matchup, and that's Derrick Henry and the fact that this Packers defense cannot stop the rushing attack, in particular of a guy like Derrick Henry. So I don't know how good the Packers are right now. I really don't. I'm not sure what to take away from that win. It could be a turning point for them, or it might be nothing. And I think in this case, I probably need to see it in back-to-back weeks. I'm going to take the 3 points and the Tennessee Titans in this one. I'm not saying, obviously, that the Titans win this game, but I do think it's going to be a close game because of Derrick Henry and that rushing attack.
Just when I think I can leave them, they pull me back in, the Green Bay Packers. I'm back in.
Of course you are.
Well, I mean, you come back from 14 down in that game.
Rodgers was so good there.
Christian Watson played great football. I mean, he's emerged as a big play threat. The Titans are banged up.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm going to give the Titans a ton of credit because they didn't have Simmons, they didn't have Dupree, and they still had 5 sacks against the Broncos. But I think in this game, and I worry about the run defense for Green Bay. It's been bad all year. But I think in this game, Rodgers is starting to feel it again.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big believer in the secondary of the Titans. I think you can make some plays down the field. They played well this year, but I think there's going to be opportunities for them. And I think the ability to open up the passing game will open up the Packers' run game even more. So I'm going to take the Packers here.
I think it could open it up more if Matt LaFleur gives Aaron Rodgers the opportunity to call some of those plays, which apparently was a point of contention even in the win this past week for the Packers.
Can we rewind when I said last week that I buried the Packers, that they were done? Can we rewind that?
Are you digging them back up again?
I'm like in Goodfellas. I said that earlier. I'm in Goodfellas. I go dig the body back up.
It's crazy. If the playoffs were to start today, obviously the Packers would not be a part of it. However, the first team ahead of them would be the Washington Commanders, and then it would be the Green Bay Packers at 4-6 based on current tie scenarios, et cetera. So they are not that far out of this.
And they win this game, and they're right smack dab in the
You guys
middle.
both like the under on this, right?
Yes, I like the under as well.
Tennessee games have been going to the under one after another over the last month and a half or so.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.